Since the dawn of time, humanity has gazed at the skies with one question. What if we could fly? From watching birds soar above, to building machines that conquered the air, to rockets that pierced the skies, we've done it all. And today, the dream is bigger than ever. Thanks to visionaries like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and others, space travel is no longer the playground of governments alone. Private companies are rewriting history, making rockets reusable, and even carrying ordinary people into orbit. But so far, space has mostly been for science, research, or a few ultra-wealthy adventurers. What about the rest of us? What if, just once in our lives, common people who can afford a big trip could fly up, stay in space, see Earth from above, float in zero gravity, watch sunrise and sunset every 90 minutes? That idea is no longer science fiction. It's getting close. Let's talk about luxury space stations, the next big thing in space tourism. From the first airplanes to supersonic jets to moon landings, humans have always pushed forward. Long ago, flying itself was unimaginable. Now, we hop on planes daily. Space was next, but for decades, it was only governments. NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, the International Space Station, ISS, is a government collaboration. Only specialized astronauts, scientists, or select people got to go, and almost always for research or education, not for recreation. Then came private aerospace companies. Companies like SpaceX made reusable rockets, cutting costs. Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, Axiom Space, Vast, and others started to make space more accessible in ways we couldn't have thought before. Where are we now? According to most recent data available, Axiom Space is building a commercial space station. NASA awarded them contracts under its Commercial Low Earth Orbit Development (CLD) program to design habitats that will replace the ISS when it retires by 2030. Vast is developing Haven 1, planned for launch no earlier than May 2026. Haven 1 will be a small private station in low Earth orbit, hosting scientific labs, research, and tourist visits. It will have docking for Dragon capsules, space for 4 people, etc. Later, Haven 2 is planned, a multi-module station, more windows, more modules, more comfort. Orbital Reef is another project by Blue Origin and Sierra Space, a mixed-use space station, business park, in low Earth orbit for research, tourism, manufacturing, designed to be modular, to accept dockings from multiple spacecraft. Operational goal around 2027. As costs drop and more companies compete, we can expect prices to go down. In early days, only ultra-wealthy can afford, but with scale, maybe many more people. Technological advances, better rockets, reusable systems, better life support, better materials, will make stations safer, more comfortable. These private stations are not just bare labs. They are being designed with comfort in mind. Communal areas, nicer sleeping quarters, well-being spaces, better interiors. Axiom is working with designer Philip Stark and with hotel-style design features. Hilton is involved with Starlab, helping with interior design, shared spaces. Voyager Station is proposed as a rotating wheel-style hotel station with artificial gravity via rotation, hosting up to 400 guests plus crew in some versions. Market growth and cost trends. The space tourism industry is already valued in the hundreds of millions and projected to grow to billions in coming years. Costs are high now. For example, a ticket on Blue Origin's New Shepard flights might cost a few $100,000. But with scale, reusable rockets, competition, those costs might drop. Axiom expects with growth, maybe reducing cost per trip to hundreds of thousands instead of tens of millions. What these private stations might offer to us. What could a trip to one of these space stations be like? What might you experience if this becomes more common? Let's explore. Zero gravity moments. Float, do somersaults, see yourself drift. Spectacular Earth views, huge windows, domes, Viewing ports? Seeing Earth's curvature, sunrises and sunsets every 90 minutes, seeing stars in full darkness. Luxury amenities like private sleeping pods or cabins, lounges, wellness zones, yoga, meditation, maybe spas, lighting and music, recreation and entertainment, restaurants in orbit, art galleries, concerts, film screenings under the stars. Adventure options, spacewalks for trained tourists, docking with other modules or visiting multiple stations, maybe even lunar flybys or orbit around Moon. Challenges. It's not easy. To make these space stations common, several hurdles remain, such as regulation and policy. Which governments regulate space, liability, international treaties, etc. Safety during launching, staying in orbit, re-entry, radiation, life support, reliability. Cost of building, launching, maintaining these stations is expensive. Reducing cost is key. Reusable rockets help. Infrastructure such as launch facilities, supply of materials, docking vehicles, reliable transport. Sustainability. Both environmental cost, space debris, long-term human health in space. Given all that, when might this really become possible for more people? Some stations, like Haven 1, are planned for around 2026. As costs drop and more companies compete, we can expect prices to go down. In early days, only ultra-wealthy can afford. But with scale, maybe many more people. Luxury space stations are no longer a far-off fantasy. They are in design, being built, being financed. The dream of flying, of seeing Earth from orbit, of floating among the stars. That might truly be something people can do in their lifetime, not just astronauts. Maybe you'll sit in a space station while watching the sunrise 16 times in one day. Maybe you'll dine above Earth. Maybe you'll float for a few hours, see the curve of the planet. That future is closer than we think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more deep dives into space and the future. Comment below. If you had the chance, would you spend a few days in a luxury space station? What would you want to experience? Do let us know.